it's me, you too. I don't know if you miss me. Oh, honey. I gotta get that song. I Hello, it's me, baby. Do you think something like I could? You guys, what song is that? Da 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 once in a while. Is that by Al Green? Da 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 da. Baby, if you think I could. Anyway, hi everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Hey, hey. How are you guys doing? Okay, enough of this silliness. Let's check in because listen, I haven't talked to you guys about, the the Rona. Ooh, honey, this, I went to, I was thinking I was at an ice cream shop or something. This guy didn't have on his mask. I was like, oh, honey, no, you need to have on your mask. He must have called. I forgot, I gotta call them. Then he says, I was like, these people are crazy. But you guys know I know some cops around downtown area. I had to pull up on one of my nephews, and I was like, you need to handle that. I asked him, can I press charges? They're like, no, it's freedom of speech. I was like, but can you go talk to me? He was like, yeah. It's like, thank you, nephew. Okay, so let's look at the rates, rate of cases for, ooh, honey, look at this man right here. Look at that, him, this one. Yes, in San Diego, Jim. Ooh, yes, you look good. Ooh, anyway. Ooh. Oh, okay, California. Y'all trying to do some things. Okay, as of August 2nd, I gotta hold it here. There's 5,739 new cases, which is a nice drop. Ooh, I like that. That's for August 2nd. This is August 4th, so I don't know. But the total cases in California, 523 cases total. And 9,522 deaths in California, just in California. And you guys, I need to shout out to my little crush, Peter Thomas. He was Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband. He was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He has the coronavirus. Yes. So please keep him in your thoughts. He's such a sweetie. They call him Papa Smurf. Real handsome. I think he's from Jamaica or something. Um, just very handsome, but very friendly. Highly intelligent. You ask him a question and he'll talk like 30 minutes about a subject. But oh my God. And he was, the last time I saw him before this, he, not in person, but on video on YouTube, Michelle A.T. Alien was with him in Atlanta. I guess it was at a club or something like that. And people were like, okay, no one has on a mask. You guys are too close, whatever. Well, he ended up with the coronavirus. But, Peter's fine. So everybody wants to hug and take a picture of him. And he does have Bar One in Florida. I think he has another one in Charlotte. But he does have a Bar One restaurant in Florida. And I heard it's nice. I heard it's right on the water. I heard the food is good. I heard it's really nice. So you guys, please, keep Peter Thomas in your thought because he's kind of old. I mean, not kind of old, but, he's older. He's a senior. He looks good, though. He looks real good. Anyway, that being said, okay, as far as the United States, there's 4.85 million people with the coronavirus. 41,963 total people contracted it within the last 24 hours of whenever this was taken, the CDC or the White House. I don't know who's giving out these numbers anymore, so it is what it is. 2.37 people have recovered. We don't actually know what recovered means. Does that mean that the virus is out of your body? Does that mean that you're outside of the ICU? Does that mean that you have developed antibodies? I still don't know what recovered is, but whatever. Okay, so this is the ugly number. Um, 505 people passed away, died from the coronavirus. Um, but the number is at 159. So almost 160,000 people have died from the coronavirus. I'm just saying. I got so much cheese. I'm trying to get out and one. Okay. Anyway, they say that, by November, 200,000 people will die from the coronavirus. And I don't know what is his name? President Trump is going to do, because how do you plan on winning an election and 200,000 people will die? That it's trending that, that amount of people are going to die. Like, what are you running your campaign or your platform on? Oh, I have the most deaths of the coronavirus in the whole world. My country, like, so I just don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't know if Dr. Fucci knows. I mean, they're opening up the schools. I think in California they're going to open up next week. I think Texas opened this week. Texas or Florida. And again, I think that the kids, they may get sick or whatever, but they won't die. But the teachers, the admin, the adults, that's the people that I'm fearful of. I I think that, there was a picture somewhere where there was a lot of kids in the hallway. And I'm just like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So I don't know. I think really that we should stay under shelter in place up until Christmas. Then one day for Christmas, from Christmas to New Year's. Okay. Stay shelter in place from Christmas into New Year's. And then let's try and start it over again. Honestly, because I don't know if a vaccine is going to work. I don't know if that drug that starts with an H, that President Trump, I think he's onto something. He has been vaccinated, because as many people as he's been around and he doesn't have a mask, either he had it and he recovered and he has antibodies, or he's taken a drug, because him and that Nigerian doctor down in Houston, they're anti-mask. Yes, they're anti-mask. But Dr. Fucci is, you know, promoting the mask. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay, so let's go to Texas. Let's go to Texas. Let's see what kind of numbers have you guys seen? I think all of the numbers are down in all of states. I think yes, yes, Texas. Okay, so Texas has 5,303 new cases, which is really low compared to the peak. I think it was 12,000. One day it was 12,000. So Texas has 470,000 cases of the coronavirus. No deaths, so no one has died from the coronavirus lately, but they have 7,809 deaths. Where are they burying all these people? And another thing, have you noticed that since the coronavirus, that we have not heard any new cases of organ harvesting? Remember that was happening? We don't hear about that anymore. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the correlation is. Yes, I do. Um, okay, let's go to Florida. Let's see what's going on in Florida. Yes. Okay. So Florida, they have 4,752 new cases, which is really good, because again, they were trending 10,000 cases per day. But if you look at the graph, it has really gone down. Yes. Um, on the whole, they have 497,000 cases total, 7,401 deaths, and 73 deaths in the past 24 hours, which is better than before. But we still needed to get to zero like Texas. I just want to go up to New York and see how they are doing since they were doing so bad. But I don't know. I'm gonna go to New York, this state, hopefully. Um, okay, good. So I like the way that they uh, dif- differentiate, differentiate between the two. Now, I maybe they saw one of my videos. I don't know. Okay, so New York City. Well, look at their graph. Wow, they're really good. They've literally flatlined. Now, this is how all states should be. I don't know what they did in Florida. I don't know if, you know, well, considering they have so many deaths. Um, they have New York City has 231 cases, 231,000 cases of the COVID, 316 within the past 24 hours. The city has 23,027 people, okay, deaths that have died. That's in New York City. 23,000 people have passed away. New York State. Okay, so New York City has 231,000. That's the city. New York State has 422,000. Does that make sense? COVID cases. Um, as far as deaths, New York City has 23,000 deaths. New York State has 32,000. Does that make sense? I hope that you guys understand. So the top one is New York City, 23,000 deaths. The bottom is the state, 32,000. Does that make sense? Again, what we want to do is focus on the graph. You see how they are flatlining, okay? This is what California, Florida, and Texas need to focus on. Whatever Cuomo did, we need to do. I mean, besides, you know. But the only thing is, their death count rate stats are horrible. We don't want to get there, okay? This is not our goal. Although the graph is what we want to see, the numbers of deaths is not what we're trying to emulate. Does that make sense? As far as the coronavirus in Texas, California, and Florida. Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all I'm going to say about that today. And okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.